way too much powder into my hot cocoa. It's just kind of formed a big, foamy top layer up top, which I'm not necessarily opposed to, but I'm really feeling it on my teeth as I'm starting on this.
Is it too much, or did you just not stir it well enough? That's the question.
I think it's too much, but I'll keep stirring it. Are we live? My laptop's
I don't see it.
kind of being poopy.
It's not loading.
Well, we got SG reacting, so that probably means something. Oh, wait. We're finally getting somewhere. Nah, I'm just a figment of my imagination. Meh. Fine. Well,
Okay,
I guess
I think we're good now.
I guess that means that my imagination got a master's, or is about to get a master's, so good on me.
Your imagination has mastered the art of getting a master's.
There we go. That's the one. Okay, there we go. Finally got it on my laptop. Jeez Louise. I got a super cheapo laptop, last summer. Maybe even a year and a half ago by now. It does the job, but I need to reset it a lot, because it just chugs like no one's business.
Uh-huh.
But I don't actually stream off. Actually, there was that one time I was visiting my folks where I managed to get whichever Mario Party we were on. I think 6 working. So, hidden talents, I suppose. Alright, but y'all aren't here for me to listen to me grumble about my laptop. Y'all are here to see us climb, the social ladder by making friends citation needed.
Friends or enemies?
Or frenemies.
Instead of saying ladies and gentlemen, when you're addressing an audience, say friends and enemies. Includes it to everyone.
I like that. That's kind of a threat. Greetings, friends and enemies. Am I a friend? Well, I'm not a friend. I don't even know this guy. We're not going to get to listen to you gripe about your laptop for the next 2-3 hours. Well, no, I'm sorry. You'd have to pay for I guess I can add that as a feature of a thing to spend channel points on. But, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Where the hell were we? I had to get a bunch of cans, a lot of cans, and be popular. I had to find the cliffs. Cliffs? Huh. I guess there's still places in this world we have to explore. And
Sorta.
Pested lifeguard. Get a bunch of money. Go to Nora. Get even more popular and persuade Opal McClean to drop off. As well as a couple other stuff. So, I'm just gonna take a wild guess. Are cliffs over here-ish? Like there?
Yes, I will tell you that that is where they are, but you need to pester the lifeguard first.
Fair enough. Well, wait, don't disappear into the nether. I want to talk to you. No, don't disappear into the sewers. I want to talk to her. Divine sculptors. hear the joke about the guy who rode into the sunset? Yeah, okay. I'm so good, even mechanical bulls are afraid of me. Aw, she doesn't appreciate bluster. I'm sorry, I must go home and slam a bunch of coffee.
The chat is not loading for me for whatever reason, so you'll have to tell me if SG's saying something.
Sure. He's just observing that I gotta make money.
Alrighty.
Lots of money. I'll take this
You
mouse.
need the can.
And I'll take this can. How are we for cans? Oh, most of the way there. Nice.
Was it 25 or 50?
30.
Oh, 30. Okay. You still need a toilet, by the way.
Oh, God bless it. I forgot I didn't have a toilet. Yeah. At least I live decently close to a public restroom. Oh,
I mean, you could also just, like, you know.
let's not admit to ourselves we didn't. No, I'm about to. Well, hold it. Hold it. Oh,
No,
boy.
don't go outside. Don't go outside. You'll get arrested if you do that.
Yeah, but if I hurry... I'm gonna... I can't believe you want me to wallow in my own filth. There we go. Okay, now, are you happy? Don't answer that. SG
I'm
says...
just saying it was practical.
SG says that he is, in fact, saying something. So, there. Alright, now I'm going to take a shower
I'm not
and
into
forget
water
about this.
sports, okay?
You know, I think I actually lost money because I pissed my bathroom. No, wait, it costs money to cook. Well, I'll just sit at the computer for a while. Nice. Okay. Alright, so what? We're going to be caught in a cycle of making friends, making money, and trying and failing to acquire toilets.
Yep.
Lovely.
Look at check that.
Are there any toilets on auction?
Nope.
Use trophy case, refiner, garbage. No.
You mow the lawn.
Mow the lawn. Yeah, alright. Actually, let me check this real quick. Weather's turned, I'm noticing. I guess it's getting closer to autumn.
I think some days just rain and some don't.
Oh. Fair. You. Oh. Wow. You don't take much to romance. Okay, so he likes bluster.
Yeah.
And sweet lovin'. And gonna throw a pool cue at your head. Hey, hot stuff. I'ma skewer you with the pool cue. You look like a film version of a biker? What does that even mean? Oh, not a hugger.
think eventually he is, but he takes longer than most.
SG suggests that we just buy a trash can and use it as a toilet instead. It's cheaper that way.
Ew.
I mean, that's a hell of an invitation. I get scared living by myself. Want to move in with me? I can scare people away with a single look. It would look much better in wool or rayon. Hug? There's the hug.
Yep.
Okay, there. Out of here.
He's actually pretty easy to get along with once you get him going.
Alright. Every bit helps. You! Oh. I have a couple questions I'd like to ask you, buddy. Yeah, no. I didn't think so. Compliment? No. There we go. Mustache compliments. Do you ever chase criminals in slow motion? I don't think you'd like that. You're wearing a very, very complex and appealing cologne today. I love thinking about fingerprints and stuff. I can run faster than a speedy bullet. I prefer to think of you as a piece of... What? What? What are these? Probably not up for smooching just yet.
Nah, he's a bit professional.
Oh. Luckily, I'm close to the bar. I know this is not mowing the lawn, but I also need to be free hands. You don't want to know what happened on the night of April 1st, 1991. Those were dark days. You kind of have to just think about the sheer insanity that is The Sims life. I'm sorry, I can't do anything but sit for an hour and a half. Sculptors. I get tingly listening to you read. I've lifted my mood like the morning mist that burns off the sea under the heat of the summer sun. Okay. Okay. One of the few times when a stock answer doesn't quite mesh in nicely.
I thought it was a raven and a writing desk.
That's the usual, yeah. Ugh. Boom Gardner says, I feel like real life gets closest to The Sims when you're in the airport. People hauling booty for seemingly no reason, sitting just because they have to, crying, yelling. Poet's supposed to have a pet snake or a bird? What? What's the difference between a raven and a crow? Poe only wrote on one of them. Not bad, not bad. Can you move objects without touching them? I've heard sleepwalkers say more beautiful things than you. Oh. Oops. There we go. Oh. Oh. Limited edition hugger, I guess. Alright. Well, every bit helps. Actually, can I mow the lawn? Yes. Nice. I can eat after.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, gosh. Jeez Louise. Okay. How are we gonna do this?
Go the other way.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Okay, so basically, if I never come up here, I'm okay.
Yeah. In theory.
Yeah, no, I think they really did just spawn all the poinsettias up top there. Tread lightly, Connor. No! Yes, okay. Oh crap, that is a lot of grass up there, though. Gonna have to brave it at some point.
And maybe you can get up to 600.
Such a dubious tone. I mean, maybe you can do it. I don't know. Sure haven't done so hot so far, but I don't know. It's
Well, I
dirt
mean,
here.
without going up there, but not quite.
Lightly. Okay. Okay. Good. I'm done.
Okay,
I'm done. I'm done.
Just wait.
No more mowing.
Not worth it.
Finally, Master Mower.
Master Mower.
Wow, that took way longer than an hour.
So do you want to celebrate by doing Smoothie Slider?
No, I don't want to celebrate by doing Smoothie Slider. But I probably will anyway. Yeah, I know you think you need to go to bed, but the thing of it is that you actually don't. Oh wait, that's something. God bless it.
Well, you know to call her in the future.
Fine.
Or you
fine.
could sleep on there, I guess. If you really want to.
Only for a little bit. Is that enough? Is that enough? Damn it. No, fine. Yes, we'll do the stupid smoothies. There we go.
Go for the ones closest to you.
Just reach for it. alright. Well, just don't drink it then. Alright. I feel bad for Greenie or whatever color that is at the end, who's just not getting anything. Kind of burnt sienna.
On the top at the right.
Yeah.
That's like orange.
Yeah. Well, just friggin'. There we go. Uh-oh. That's something.
Check what you gotta have for that.
Yeah, okay.
Curiosity.
Let's see. If only you could make a living in real life by just doing random odd jobs around town whenever you need money. Yeah. Yeah.
Check the...
Oh, other
it's
menu.
the other menu. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Cooking skill 2, charisma 1. I think I have both of those, and I just need to get the gamer score up more. Oh, I'm glad they let me sleep overnight.
Yeah, they never kick you out of a building, even if the time passes over.
Darned decent of them. When she learns something useful like welding.
Tickler's probably works now.
Yes, it does. It helps me to see through the haze of reality. Alright, now Huggins good. I'm gonna tell everyone about your silly yearbook quote. Somehow that couch isn't the rattiest looking one I've seen. I like standing on the edges of a steep cliff pretending I can fly. I hear you wants to start writing lyrics for advertisements. I'd imagine that wouldn't go over super well. I don't think Daddy Big Bucks has any kid. Oh, okay.
That's actually false. Which is shown in the sequel.
Oh, okay.
You can meet his son.
What is he, Sonny Big Bucks?
Oh, what is his name?
I'm having a bad day. You better not talk to me. Oh, apparently television equates pissiness.
Yeah. Let's see.
Well, of course, we must switch to disco. I remember when we had to lug that couch from Uncle Hateseed's backyard into our loft in the barn in the middle of the night after having spent all day driving into town. Good times. I missed what the message for the TV being too low was. It was just that we were having a bad day.
His son is Luther L. Big Bucks.
Oh, okay. So he's Lex Luthor.
Yes. He's a pretty cool guy, though.
Alright, so now if this is... Are the chickens here? I'm mow over the chicken.
I don't think the chickens do anything. I forget, though.
I should probably actually try, huh? Meh. So if the chickens don't do anything, and I haven't been paying enough attention to the monies to be sure, why are they here?
He just trusts you.
He trusts us to kill his chickens?
Trusts you not to kill his chickens, but
Well, clearly that's...
like he understands.
Oh,
if
jeez
you...
Louise, you lose a lot of money. Clearly that is trust misplaced.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, indeed, you don't do anything but pulp the chicken. And yes, I know you don't usually pulp chickens, but that is what we were doing. Ghastly business.
Uncle Hayseed officially values the life of his flowers more than his chickens.
Good to know. I wish they were like cuckoos in Zelda. Man, that'd be fun. Tasty chicken pulp. Okay. I'm going to sit for profit and pleasure. Really makes you think, don't it? Alright.
I think you raised your mechanical stat too, so you can go fishing at some point.
Oh, that's true. You. And she don't like bragging. She likes apologies. I can eat 10 bags of chips in under an hour? Okay, she likes weird things. We determined she... Oh, sorry. We determined she's not a hugger, right?
I think not yet.
Okay, we'll come back to that. Challenge to a duel. Is this a real sport or are you just acting? Jesus Louise. Anything to do? Story time. Compliments. The diametric opposite of the thing I just said.
Yeah, you can ask someone to move in with you at some point. That's mostly useful to like have an outlet for social interaction at home. But
we can't ask Giuseppe to move in with us, can we?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Aw, man.
Because he's not a generic sim.
Fair enough. How about a swift kick in the rear? Well, the direct approach. Ride my bull all night long and it would just keep you up. Fair. Wait. Oh, no. Right, okay. Alright, I'm going to go eat an entire hamburger. You. I need to be friends with you too. I don't mind hitting. I don't mind you hitting my arms. It's the face and body I worry about. Oh, no. Okay. Excuse me for wanting to live another day. Okay, he likes bluster.
He likes intimidation because he's a boxer.
Kiss his pack more punch than your left hook. You can kiss his gloves!
So he likes intimidation, but he doesn't like straight up insults. There's some nuance there.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I guess it's not totally generic Sims. She has a hat, but I think she's based off of the generic Sim model.
Oh, she's Hat Goomba. Well, I've managed to
Didn't go over so well.
drive a wedge in our relationship such that it is.
He's one of the hardest people to make friends with.
Maybe I should just give up with him. Oh, crap. Well, just... Ah!
He's not gonna be nice. He's a biker. That would be weak.
There's nice bikers.
Not here. Not when they're Dusty's recolors.
Maybe Dusty and his palette swap brethren need to get a lesson in manners.
If you were a palette swap, you would probably be pissed too.
No, I wouldn't. I'd be perfectly content living as a palette swap.
Almost.
Okay, now.
What are you doing?
Trying to style.
Don't style.
Fine.
No styling allowed. This is bartending, not hairdressing.
Nope, too much.
Yeah, you gotta get one less on that.
Okay. Nope. We've already messed up. Oh, maybe not. Slam it, slam it, slam it!
You gave Dusty the wrong drink and he immediately decided he actually wanted the drink you gave him by mistake. So, that was pretty good, actually.
I'll take it. How am I doing popularity-wise? Making some progress, anyhow. Hell, I'll crash here.
I love the idea that all these color-coded Hells Angels just love their smoothies. I know, right? Smoothies, root beer, and, like, water with lemon.
Oh, yeah. Lemonade.
Yeah, lemonade, probably.
Lemonade. Have you met any sculptors in the past day?
Yeah, it has unique music depending on the time of day, and you can change the music to whatever you want using the jukebox.
Come on. There we go. Alright. You. That just seems like baiting. Nah. Let's prepare some, I don't know, craft dinner or something. There.
Maybe go fishing.
Yeah, okay. Fishing for friends! Oh. Not so much.
But it didn't hurt him that much. Which is a sign that he's starting to like you a little more.
Oh, good. Good.
Endless cycle of bumming food off your uncle working in the bar, mowing the lawn, and trying to befriend everyone in town. Not quite, because we actually pay for the food. We're not a total bum.
Hug? No hug.
We do, however, bum showers from him.
Have you ever had to rescue a fair maiden? I'm guessing that's no good. No.
I think ticklish happens after hugs and stuff usually.
Yeah, okay. No, that's a trap. Oh shoot, mustache. Mustache is a great one. Should wear a bright yellow coat and a hat?
Dick Tracy.
Oh, of course. I don't know what it says about me that my mind first went to the man in the yellow hat from Curious George. Like, yeah, of course, that's what the reference would be. Oh. What do I have to do to get arrested around here? I will eventually go fishing.
Hey, yeah, you could ask Dan to move in with you, I guess. It might be good to have a police officer.
That sounds like a setup for a buddy cop movie. Okay. Anyway, where were we? I hear Dwayne Doldrum was Mr. Sim Valley 1999. Was that what he was doing? He's a cop, and he's also my roommate.
Rated PG-13.
Okay, we're chums. Nope. Not on duty. Okay, where's chums again?
I think friendly kiss would have worked right there, but that was like deep romantic kiss. Like that one. I think that first one's friendly, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, now here we are. Oh, nope. There aren't enough toilets in town. How appropriate. Yep. Nope.
Huh?
I heard your police dog is the one who solves all your cases.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Couldn't remember if we'd friggin'
Well, it's not just based off of the level, it's also like the momentum of the conversation.
It would be terribly inappropriate. Entirely.
It did raise its points a little, though.
The nighttime announcement: coyotes in The Sims officially captured the attention of dogs. Oops.
Huh?
Ugh.
That'll probably work now.
Oh. Well, next time.
Huh?
Let.
Huh? Huh?
Ugh. There we go. And one last hug. Alright, bye. We're best friends.
There we go.
And it's too late to, Oh, but I'm in a band.
Yes.
Hey, I'm in the band. Da, da, da.
What stats do you need for the band?
Oh, let's see. Creativity 8. I didn't realize we'd progress that high.
That's for the last one, though. Last promotion.
And sexiness of 4. Gamer score I'm really not worried about because I've got the jam sessions down pat.
Uh-huh.
Gonna run all the way there when you're literally right by your motorcycle, huh? Well, I want to see if I run into anyone else that I can befriend. I have a long ways to go.
You need 2 more creativity and 1 more charisma.
Oh, huh. Okay.
You're not very charismatic.
I am not very sexy.
Oh.
I'll deal with that. I'm going to sell stuff that isn't cans. There we go. Oh, no. Less friggin'.
You can kind of eat things, but it's really expensive.
I've got a decent amount of money at this point, honestly. There are more umbrellas in this expensive drink than there's juice, but it's really fashionable right now. Kangaroo surprise. No kangaroos are harmed making this drink. SimCity Cosmo Mixer. Cranberry juice, sherbet, and fresh Marion berries are blended together for this hip drink. Cocoa Monkey Banana. Coconut juice, banana extract, and a plastic monkey make this a nightclub classic. Nah, it doesn't...
That's probably enough, but I don't know if... Yeah.
Nah.
Can't really fix that.
Just gonna jam out. I know I can't progress, but money is decent.
Yeah, and you can practice. Yeah, you would have made it. I think you need to get perfect, though, in order to pass.
Looks like it, yeah. Alright, let's go home and take care of ourselves. I'm working on it. Okay. Here.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. We're almost there. Oh, for pity's sakes. Okay, bathroom first. And I still don't own a toilet.
Check Giuseppe's toilet. Not talk to him. I mean, it's...
Yes! The PK Boo manufactured toilet. A century of public toilet technology in a single stall. Fabricated from solic phenolic resin, each shell is quintuple coated with an antiseptic, anti-graffiti enamel to ensure a hygienic experience.
I think that toilet gets dirty less often, since it's the golden toilet.
Okay, sure, fine, whatever.
I mean, I'm just saying it's an even better toilet,
Oh,
so
hell.
there you go.
Forgot about bills.
It's the best toilet in the game. There's only 2, but still.
What is this? Some Gen 1 Pokemon metrics? Yeah, it's the best toilet type in the game, but there's only 5 toilet types. Alright, well, I am going to break in the toilet. Okay, I will
If only
say...
setting up a toilet were that easy in real life.
No kidding. Alright, I will say you poop way faster on this toilet.
As much sense as that makes.
Don't think too much about it. Maybe it's like heated.
Maybe. Just massages it out of you.
I was more gonna say it makes you more comfortable, but sure. Why just go number 2 and you can go number 2 in the number 1? I like how you think. Well, just...
Drink another coffee.
Okay. You ready for this? Yeah. Heck. Okay. Then we'll do another lightning poop. And a quick shower. Alright, and I have to amuse myself.
Play games on the computer.
Oh, yeah, okay. Also,
and maybe you want to...
Let's get sexy.
Hey. You talking to me? Ain't nobody here, so you must be talking to me.
Alright, there we go. We did it.
You can get, art.
I guess
This will take a while, yeah.
I guess this is an inside day. Alright, well...
I don't think that matters.
No, that's true. Nah. Okay.
Oh, now it changed to Paint Masterpiece.
Here
There
we
you
go.
It starts by framing it, and then you paint.
Oh, see, that's the step that was missing.
Yeah.
Perhaps it takes a while to paint a masterpiece.
Funny that.
She should just be able to crank these out. I don't know what's up. At least she's having fun. Oh boy, am I going to wet myself before I...
I think the hunger will probably get you first.
I'm going to faint? Don't faint, Artie. There we go.
Oh, you got it. Frame it.
Okay. Hurry!
Now she's a starving artist. Yeah.
We did it! We made it! And now we celebrate with the victory poop. Don't think about that too much, folks. You can sit after you've had your coffee. Close
One more.
enough. Fine. Okay. Enough of this.
Go fishing.
Just what I was thinking.
The social interaction stat, it lowers your overall mood. I don't know what else it does, and I think the mood affects some stuff. But you're right in that it's kind of the least important one.
Forgot how this game worked. I'm gonna do blue.
No, not the blue. Not the blue one. Not the blue one. That black one on the left, probably.
Okay.
You gotta pull more.
There we go. Alright, green on the left.
I was thinking green on the right, probably.
Nah, I think that's maybe in the middle. We'll compromise.
Definitely one of the green ones.
Top green, I suppose. Oh, this is gonna be tricky though. Nope. We've already messed up.
Nope, you didn't.
The secret is to fish better. Oh, I suppose when you put
The
like
blue
that.
on the left, definitely.
Yeah. All right.
This one should be pretty obvious.
Ah, God bless that. Well,
No, it's good enough anyway.
okay, sure.
You're the mayor of Cappy Town.
We take those. And sign. Okay. No. He looks much less irritable on the fishing rewards screen. Well, because he's actually happy about something for once. Probably don't risk it. Oh. Come on. Okay. It's probably not a good one.
Probably complaining. Yeah, higher.
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to piss her off.
Yep. Very important. And she's gone.
Ah, man. She knew I was coming. Alright, I'm not... You! Finally! Hello, Doctor. Where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere. I'm coming from the Virtuchem lab where I just saw a fascinating demonstration on the various industrial uses of hydrogen peroxide. Fascinating stuff. Just fascinating. You should see for yourself.
Why would I want to learn about... Well, I probably want to be friends. Would I be allowed inside?
Virtuchem is a members-only organization, but if you can help them secure a funding grant and make a significant scientific discovery, they'd let you join. For example, they let me join after I donated 10,000 simoleons and invented a cure for happiness.
What? Even if I became a member, what's that?
You work for them, and you get paid, of course. So if you can convince Daddy Big Bucks to front the simoleons, head over to Virtuchem. You won't be disappointed. The work is fascinating.
Do you know any sculptors? Okay. I sweat a lot. What? Yeah, I had to try. Yeah, no. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I just drink lots of fruit juice. Okay, so he's a gossip. Feeling better now than the day I graduated from 12 years of college. Yikes. Should pose for the annual doctor's swimsuit calendar this year. Ow. It's only because I'm concerned that I'm standing here listening to your sad attempts at humor. I love burgers, but I always eat them slowly so I don't gain weight. Sure. Could have been a doctor, but I said I'd be nothing instead. Man, that's not getting into a decent conversation with a doctor. That's just advertising that you look at porn. Are you a registered mortician? No, never mind then. Yikes. I'll actually come back because I wanna. Oh.
Would you like me to be a registered mortician?
Burger.
Now piss him off.
Alright, jerk ass. Do you know any sculptors? kiss you.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Oh crap, he likes disses.
I think that might work.
I'm gonna tell everyone you mistreat your fish.
Nope, not quite.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh.
Never.
I think the first one will work because it's like,
Oh.
Oh yeah, good.
yeah.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I'm glad we finally get an outlet for all these weird kissing suggestions to not work.
Oh.
Ticklish would work.
Oh, duh. Okay. Need anything old salt? Oh. No, you'd probably like a hug, actually.
Oh. Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. After a while, if you piss them off, then you can't talk to them for a bit.
I mean, fair.
Yeah.
I'd love to stand here and talk, but I'm a bit too tired to stand. Alright,
Can you do pizza?
suppose I could. Alright, let's see. Oh, come on. There we go.
Not bad.
Baby steps. There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, damn it. Come on. You know you want to. You know you wanna. Thank you. They wanted to. Alright, all pepperoni, all the time. Not quite. No. God bless it, that was the good one.
Yeah, you're getting all of them wrong for some reason this time.
Ah. Well, money's money. friggin'... I don't even know.
You could go do rocking out.
Oh, true. And actually, real quick, I never actually checked to see what menu requirements were. First off, doing alright.
It was 8 and 4. You got it.
Make a significant scientific discovery. Get a grant from Daddy Big Bucks Relation 80. Oof. And earn Logic 7. Significant scientific discovery. Okay. I'm guessing that'll come up at some point. Alright, let's see how we do. There it is. Nice. The king,
There's
baby.
the king.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Let's just go home and, I don't know, stock up. Yeah, no, I know. That's the idea. Thankfully, no more depleted uranium in my front lawn.
That's always a good thing.
Some days, that's all you can ask for. Friggin' just use it. Okay. That'll do. Alright, what next? Cripes, I'm gonna have to track down Batty, Big Bucks again.
The good news is that
this guy. Not this guy.
Nope. But the good news with that is that the that covers 2 missions at once because it also raises your popularity.
You're really a hippie, you just dress like one. Ow. Okay. Just like living and making good friends, you know? What?
Yeah, his thing is that he's like, he's a hippie, but he also has like anger issues that are deep-seated.
Oh, that's right. Please, man. Do it again, I'll break your knees. Every bit helps.
So you could call up Daddy Big Bucks if you want.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Hopefully he's not at the island. Hopefully he's not at the island for a million years. Hey, I'm at the island for a million years.
Go talk to Phil McClean. He might talk to you again.
Hey, Ophel.
Nope.
Oh, that's a big fat negativo.
Yeah, I've mentioned that before. The public bathroom has the same theme as Virtue Chem and also the pet store. Not good choices here. Probably just one of the blue ones. Black one in the middle, for sure.
Not a lot of good picks.
I think
maybe.
that far right green one is probably the best.
Yeah, okay. Ah, man. Well, decent size.
The black one.
Whoa! Hoochie mama. Yeah, okay. Jeez. Okay. Okay, sure. Sure, why not? What do you think? One of the blues?
Yeah, probably.
It's Snacker. Yeah, okay. And there he is again. Not a lot of money for those sharks, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes you can get like 1,000 or like 1,500 from that game.
Oh.
You know any sculptors? It's kind of an underhanded compliment. People say you've got all kinds of hidden talent. Nope. Oh! Move from chum to not chum.
I think that was the saucy kiss.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Nope, still saucy. Would you like to be my housekeeper?
Try a hug. Yeah.
Alright. I got so much game, man. Hug it out. it out.
Let's try a kiss again.
There we go. There's some sweet loving. There we go. Almost there. There we go. Alright, good. Now I never have to deal with
Just building your harem one step at a time.
Alright, it slows down after a bit, but that's the process. Wait. You.
Oh, yeah, you're right there.
Quick,
That's,
hang up! Hang up on him!
Yep, that one.
You. Do you know any sculptors? Darn. Have you met any sculptors yet? Damn it.
That's a shame.
Gosh, darn it. Do the walk of shame home.
You could do pizza again, I guess.
Your face can do pizza again. Nah,
Or smoothie slider.
Smoothie slider is definitely... I mean, I'm better at it, I guess, but... Oh, I should probably clean that, eh? Alright,
You could raise your logic on that computer also. Since you need to do that.
I do need to build that. Actually... Oh, I need to grind that out quite a bit. Yep. Really makes you think, don't it? Okay. I have to go to the club.
I think it's closed.
I hope it's not.
Pretty sure it closes at 2.
It's not over until I say it's over, Grooms. Me and my mutant mouse are going to the club.
You're 2 mutant mises.
Me and the Rat Pack are going. There's nothing you can say about that. Ha! And it's boring. Nah.
Check those times.
Of this?
Yep.
No! Darn. No.
So you could call up Daddy Big Bugs again. He's usually around at night.
Yeah, he's usually around in the club at night. Okay. There is
Nope.
no answer. Alright. We have that Coach Naked Skydiver. Probably not in the hug territory yet. Shat model? Okay. Duels. Hat model. Hat model! Oh. That's a no. I know secrets about your past that would ruin your career. Okay. Good. Hug territory. Nice. How about I kick your ass? Also tickle territory. Good. Alright, I do think that... Oh, there aren't any nearby toilets, are there? No!
Nope.
I do think you eventually land very nicely into a sweet spot of just grinding out remaining stats for peeps.
Yeah. That's kind of why I like this game. It's really good as a portable game, just because, like, you can just grind out things for a few minutes while you have some extra time. It's like really ideal for that.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Oh.
Yeah, we're working on it. Also, I've noticed her eyes have turned blue.
They've always been blue.
No, they've turned a darker shade of blue.
You don't feel like cooking on the stove today?
No. Stove hasn't earned cooking privileges.
You want to do logic again?
Fine. Just pound the buttons real quick. If I interrupt this, do I not learn anything? Do I have to start over from scratch?
No.
Oh.
It remembers where in the meter you are.
Oh, that's quite handy.
You need one more logic.
Yeah, okay. Get that out of the way right away.
And then you can celebrate by playing some games.
Yay. There we go. Alright. There. I had fun at the video game. What the hell do I want to do?
top off your stats.
Wait, actually, I'm going to go to the club.
Okay.
Club, 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 club. Get it out of your system. Come on. Get it out of your system. You. Do you know any sculptors? Give with water 10 minutes after eating and feel fine.
Ticklish.
Alright. I pissed her off. Which is good.
You gonna go rock out?
Might as well, eh?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's make a zillion bucks. Good. Ooh, good. Nice. Not flawless, but still pretty solid.
Yeah. Made $1,000.
Alright, well, let's immediately go back home and friggin' do it all over again.
You also need to see Dashell Swank at some point.
Right, okay. I'm going, honey.
Because he knows the sculptor.
Righto, righto. Okay, food. Oh.
You died.
Uh-huh.
You should probably go put that out.
Oh, crap. It's still... Friggin' Genie couldn't have put out the fire.
The oven caught on fire. That happens sometimes.
Friggin' hell. Well... Stupid thing.
Oh yeah, it's the one whose fault it is, not you for causing a fire in your house.
Well, of course. don't let's be silly. Okay. Now that's squared away.
Call Daddy Big Bucks.
No, no, no. You. There is no answer.
Call Dash L Swank.
He's gonna be way the hell back here. You. No one likes you. You have no calls ever.
Okay, go piss off Phil McClean, I guess.
Yeah, it's been a while. He's probably mellowed out enough on us being a douchebag. You! Do you know any sculptors? Hug me! Big mouth bass. Questioning your life decisions. Big mouth bass. You're just shy. Move. Baby steps. Alright, wait a
He's
second.
getting easier to piss off, though.
Good. We've betrayed his trust.
Yes.
He's on douchebag aisle for a while.
Gotta buy the GameCube version.
Library. Okay.
And a GBA link cable. And a GameCube.
Nope.
Hurry up.
Worry, Super Sky. Da-da-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. Hey,
Don't talk to her.
you. Sculptors.
Sure I do, but he lives in SimCity. Why don't you give him a call? I'll just add his numbers to your phone services list. Okay, and also give him your paintings.
Got stuff for you. Take both of these. I can draw a picture of infinity. And Object d'Art. The art world is marveling at this exquisite display of your creative talent. It's definitely worth something. You didn't even have to wait till after you were dead. Give this to you. Now, here's a joke. Nope, not a braggart. Not a fan of bragging. Oh,
Well, at least Ephraim Earl's easy to find.
true. How about you study my form? I forgot about this guy's expressions. Norman Rockwell stole all my ideas. I live the same way I dream, fantastically and unpredictably. Oh, come on. Nope, that's a brag. Nice. What? Oh, no, that's dumb. Yeah, okay.
Welcome, bros, to this food review channel where we're gonna eat everything at Taco Bell. The highest form of art.
Well, you say that, but I'd legit be interested in some niche YouTuber who just gets really into all the weird stuff they've sold out of Taco Bell. Like, sure, tell me the history of the friggin' Dorito taco.
Doritos Locos Tacos.
Thank you. Now I need to sit. I really need to sit. Ah! Baby steps. Okay, hire sculptor and get popular. Find cliffs, be a jerk, give her money, be more popular, and find the rich guy. Make a significant scientific discovery. That's still one that we're gonna have to. I gotta figure out. You don't get to go home.
You should probably go to Ephraim Earl.
Oh, true.
Although he's only available at night, actually.
Oh, he's not one for day haunting?
Nope.
Too bad.
Can you call Daddy Big Bucks?
Oh, yeah, let's see. Still on douchebag aisle.
You want to go pizza?
Stop moving. Ah, fine. Wait, no, wait. Nope. Excuse me. See back? No. Fine.
Pizza.
Wait, actually. Oh, clean, right? Hug? Not a hug. Look awesome with a mohawk. Probably she wouldn't be into it, but... About as fun as broken leg. Memento Mori!
Hug probably works now.
There we go. You remind me of your great-great-grandma. Because she's dead! Take what she's good. If you removed all your makeup, you wouldn't have a face. What? I'm having a bad day.
I think there's a pinball machine in here.
Is there? Yes, there is. Ah, she left.
I think she left.
Might as well top this off. Trying to kiss, buddy. Oh. Oh, man.
You maxed him out, though.
True. True, but there was someone else there that I could have... Well, actually, I think she just sells stuff. Eh.
Yeah, she just sells pizza and drinks.
Nuts to this. It's time to magic.
She does sell pizza by the seashore.
Fine. Okay, what do you think? Go see Ephraim Earl?
Yeah. He's pretty easy to get along with, too. Just be weird.
Huh. Okay.
No, wrong way.
Yeah, he's going to be this one? Yes. Hey, Earl, you left your uranium out. He's hiding upstairs.
The crystal ball is slower because it matters more when you're not just speeding up through everything.
There we go. Ghost kiss? How I learned to paint with leaf stems by Ahuza Gropius.
Eureka! You're rich!
Hey? What? 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 Am I? The most intense eyes I've ever seen.
Thank you, Artie. It's been nearly 150 years since someone has given me a compliment. I wish you were still alive. I'd ask you on a date. Really.
I were still alive? My dad? Oh, he's not into...
Are you trying to bore me to death?
Intense eyes. Did you hear Dwayne Doldrum has a pretend friend? Not much for gossip, I see.
I couldn't care less, my friend.
Oh, So it seems like we can't ask him for favors, but
Yeah.
Number 1812. Yeah, okay. Well, but it's weird. I could say basically anything and it's weird.
But don't be insulting.
How is that insulting?
He is easy to befriend. He's raising a lot faster than a lot of people.
He's not super into gossip. That's size. Okay, well, I gotta. Oh, hey.
Sure, I promised I'd give Uncle Hayseed the skull. Mwahaha. Would you mind delivering it for me?
Uh-huh. Well, but that's weird. Ah.
Well, he doesn't care about you or anyone else.
Some of my best friends are zombies. Nope, that's an insult. I think the more concerning thing is that Uncle Hayseed apparently asked him for a skull. Do you have any ghost food I can eat?
I'd probably just go directly to Uncle Hayseed because he's easy to find.
Yeah,
You can eat there too.
Right. Alright, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Just leave and then go back.
There we go.
Yeah, he's one of the few characters who basically never goes anywhere. What'd you miss? You went from Civ to Luigi's Mansion, it looks like. Yeah, we own a mansion now.
I'm pretending I'm a character in a game. Apparently.
Runs in the family.
Okay. Oh.
Try the hug again.
I'd like to wake up at the bottom of a lake. Jeez.
Ticklish.
Oh, right. There's Hug. Clay Hayseed was raised in a toxic masculine environment. Aww. I hear that reality is merely an illusion of our projected thoughts. Oh. Alright, how the hell are we doing? Baby steps. Getting there, getting there.
Call Daddy Big Bucks.
I will next hour.
Still doing the classic hug then pee maneuver, I see.
Yeah.
Eat a snack. No, not there. There.
God bless it. Stupid impetuous jerk. I gave him a skull. Oh, wait, no. Top it
You
off.
can top him off.
Okay. Oh my gosh. You. I'm still working on it. Fine. I need to top you off. Yeah, I do. No. I'll check that out in a sec.
Okay, so keep grinding away at the relationships.
All right. Let's see if I can piss. Probably don't need that many cans.
You might be able to sell them now because you got the goal.
Kiss. Call names. Be rude. Try and kiss. Get in there. You. Nope. Nope. No. Jeez Louise.
Ew.
Okay. Bring this peg leg. Don't need it anymore since I met that shark again. Did he retrieve it from the shark?
Or he retrieved his leg.
Gonna push your shack into the bay. Nope. Anyway, peg legs. One of the many peg legs worn by the rascal pirate Buckley, who pillaged the shores of Sim Valley many years after his own death. Yeah, okay.
pull up Daddy Big Bucks again, I guess. Got
I
one.
will shortly. Alright, come on. Come. Well, stop. You don't have to. No one's making you.
I think call him at around like 10 o'clock at night. That's usually when you can reach him. Like not super late, but pretty late.
Sure. To be honest, you lift weights because you like the clothes. Now, Eddie Redlin is fine and easy to grind out, I'm noting. Probably not yet. Okay. Eddie Renlund must be one of the pallet swaps we see at the bar tending.
I'm pretty sure Mad Willie Hurcha has the same sound clips too.
Another pallet swap. You bulbous, slimy block of lard and grease. Ew. My goal is to be able to bench press 200 pounds by the year 2010.
Do that one. He'll say, keep it up, kid. Yeah. We'll probably talk to him a little more.
Nope. Yeah, okay.
Okay, I think top off your stats and then it should be about time to call Daddy Big Bucks again.
Yeah, okay. There we go. Go upstairs, go upstairs, go upstairs, go upstairs. Well, don't... Okay. Hold it, hold it, hold it. There we go. See, what's fun?
Yo, look who upgraded to the Golden Throne. Yeah, we found another... We lost our TV and we found a new one. I mean, we lost our toilet and we found a new one.
What is a toilet if not a television for the butt?
Don't
think about that too much. Screw it. I don't care.
It's gonna be on next time you go, but...
Alright. Fine. Fine.
Turn off the TV. Unless you want to hear that music every time you walk in.
Well, it adds a certain element of drama, too. What is a TV if not a toilet, considering all the shit it shows?
Sit down a little bit, why don't you?
Fine. Okay. Now. Where'd you go? Friggin' let me operate the phone. Nothing.
Call up the sculptor also.
Might as well, Sculptor. Dick. Not sculpting anything until people like you. Only sculpt for popular clients. Let's just go to the club.
Or you could do smoothie slider.
Nah, man. One, way more money at the club. B, I might be able to get the last thingy at the club. Would be able to if anyone was here. Yeah, man.
That's important.
Help! Someone needs to rescue your career. Funny.
To be fair, if you used to work almost exclusively for the Catholic Church at the height of its power, you'd feel above the little people too.
The lifeguard theme song. Most of the way there.
Yep. You want to do jamming?
Do this and this. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Alright.
He's kind of not worth the trouble.
Yeah, about that.
He's one of the hardest to get along with.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, I think you can sell all those cans if you want money.
Let's see. Wait.
She likes the bags of chip one for some reason.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, you did it before.
Oh, right. Okay. There we go. And just in time.
I go to Virtue Chem first.
Okay. Alright. Well, let's just sell all of them.
Yep, that's what the purpose was in the first place.
I thought it was to make a sculpture out of the cans.
I thought you had to donate them. I don't know. If you check the thing, it'll still be done, I think.
Yeah, okay. Well, that would have been funny, though. If it just, like, disqualified me for... Nope.
You almost have the 10 grand.
Getting there. One of the grinds almost done. Alright, toilet.
You didn't actually drink a coffee.
Yeah, because I'm actually going to lay down for once.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right, pal. There we go. I'm even going to make my bed. Nice.
Rare bit of sleep.
Live. Exist. Be there. Be out in the world. Yes.
Okay.
Friggin' hell. All right.
Don't worry about anything else. Just go over there.
Friggin' elusive Big Daddy. Pay more.
There he is. Go. Wait. No.
No. Where? I didn't. You. No. What are we doing here? Am I just befriending him?
Yeah.
Okay.
don't think he likes apologies. Yeah, he says something that, like, it's not worth anything. Smile. Do the
Oh,
smile one would work probably.
okay. Memoir?
Maybe that.
No.
Nope.
Yuppie. Nope. Not. No sense of humor. Cross me and I'll nab you for insider trading.
That's
Oh,
probably good.
yeah, okay. Nope. Well, he's hard to get on the good side of.
Yep.
Man, I can't get a sense for any of these being decent. Well, that's... Nope, still no sense of humor.
I know I just said it, but try the apology anyway.
Yep,
Okay.
groveling, it seems like a good one.
I see. The first one's good.
You alright?
Gossip's good.
I mean, that's potentially a compliment.
Try it.
He needs love and money and a big house and a cool car. We determined that this was bad, right?
I think that's flirting.
Yeah, okay, we'll hold off on that then. Is that sarcasm?
He probably wouldn't like that.
Yeah, okay. Let's see.
I'm gonna mess you up, big bucks.
Oh, fat lip buddy.
Do smile. Aw.
Oh, crap. Sorry.
That's good. First one's good.
Oh, right. Okay. Compliments are good. No, shoot.
He doesn't give a shit about you.
Right, okay. Sorry for not letting you say the first word.
Do that, that's groveling.
Groveling's good. You are such a harmless looking guy.
Try it.
No.
Aw.
Ah! Blessed. Just let me pee in here somewhere.
He's gone anyway.
Sucks.
It's okay. If we ever get to the herbs, you'll have plenty of revenge that you can do on Daddy Big Bucks.
Yeah, alright. No, wait.
You might be able to find him again, because it's about the right time.
Let's go through the list first. Nope, come on, come on.
Play some games.
Actually, I'm a...
Okay, guitar works too. Okay, call.
Oh, right. Did my phone just break?
Yes.
Heck. I'm gonna have to... I might as well wait at this point. Alright. Ah! Damn and blast.
Who would have thought it would be hard to reach a multinational CEO?
No kidding. Meh. Oh my god.
Talk to
you! Going to brand practice tomorrow.
What did you say to me? Are you trying to be funny or something?
Sure. Silly old me always joking around.
Oh no, you're not. You don't even know what I'm talking about, so stop pretending. I'm a bit on edge right now, man. My guitar was stolen this morning, and I know exactly who did it. Only problem is I can't convince the cops because they trust me less than they trust the guy that did it.
Who stole your guitar?
That snake Giuseppe Mezzoalto who sells hot property out of his car. I bet he's selling my guitar as we talk. I'm gonna find him and smash his windows.
Can I help?
Yeah, sure. I guess you could get a camera and snap a photo of him stealing something. And you'll have to convince Detective Dan DeMan to join you, otherwise it won't be legal.
Okay. Oh, yay!
You got a roommate.
Are you trying to be different just like all the different people? If I smash my own guitar in your head. Ow. Dang. teaching myself how to scream in 12 different languages. There we go. There we go, some more. Oh. Here, it's okay. Hug out my stupid thing.
I think apologies are alright. Oh, well, not that one. Huh? That's a sarcastic apology.
Music belongs in elevators.
You're a total waste of my time, pig. Want a hug? Holy shit, yes! First one works.
Right, okay. Trust me and I'll kick a hole in your amplifier. Time to go pee. See you at home. Alright, what are we working with? Set up a sting, acquire camera, get a picture of the crime. Well, at the very least, we've got the relationship for this. So, for once, we've actually got a decent start. Oh, come on, look at all these people. Install a toilet in this damn club.
Nah, man, that ain't rad enough.
I didn't
Toilets
realize,
are so 2001.
this is a question of gratitude with respect to toilets.
Yeah, we just got it at, we have to set up a sting operation with, Giuseppe.
Should be fun.
Well, I guess not with Giuseppe, against Giuseppe.
Well, he's involved. Oh, right. She lives here now.
Yes, we got a GF.
Nope.
And they were roommates.
Does she bring any of her own furniture, or does she just bum off of ours?
She bums off of yours. I don't think anyone here has a house except for you and your uncle.
And Earl.
Yeah, and Earl.
Just let me top her off. Jeez Louise. Well, we're at least getting there. Oops. Almost there. There we go. Okay. Now move. Move. Okay, thank you. Wait, where? Where's she crashing? Just on the couch here?
Probably on the couch. Yep.
Oh, I should get her a bed. Whoop. No, no, no. Rats. I suppose there's no woohoo in this game either, huh?
Nope.
Fair, but darn.
Yeah, call daddy big bucks.
No. Man.
Let's see what you can do. Probably piss off
Yeah.
Phil McClean.
Yeah, alright.
I forget what happens if... I think she just says, "I'm in your house, silly," or something like that.
Here either.
I don't know where he went.
He must have known I was coming. Oh, if I stole, honestly.
Oh, there's the lifeguard.
Oh.
None of those.
Yeah, okay.
None of those.
Alright.
That one.
One more. There we go. Oh, now she's sad.
Okay, so...
Find the cliffs.
You know where the cliffs are, so just go over there.
Alright. Talk to this guy. Oh, nope. Sometimes people mistake me. I don't think so.
Be pretty difficult to look any different, I have to say.
Nope.
second one.
Yeah.
Ticklish.
No. Now that you're huge and buff and weird looking, what's next? Alright. No, that's dumb. Why would I do that? Also, he's right here! Okay, fine. Dumb.
The other place the cliffs might be is on the beach.
On the beach? You think so?
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot that they might be there. That sounds familiar. Not there.
Oh, right, that beach.
Yeah. Turn around. Or, yeah, use that.
Eh. Oops. Out of curiosity. Yeah. She's someone else I should befriend, though.
She is easy to find. Go on the beach. On the beach. Not that beach.
Come back around.
Other beach. No, don't go back around the beach. Almost got it. Almost got it. There you
Oh,
go.
right. I forgot about that.
Okay, there's one other beach too.
Alright.
You can't do that.
Hmm.
Left.
Oh! Oh, right, okay.
Okay, so it is probably in that other spot.
Alright.
Not there. Up. North.
Oh, I see. Sorry. Sorry.
Yep.
There we
go.
go.
Now you can talk to Misty Waters and open up this job, and that's another way to make money.
Hey! You remember that time I pissed you off? Won't give me a job?
She might be on the beach. She was just there. Other beach.
You alright?
Nope.
Ooh. Alright. Now sit. Ah. Maslow's hierarchy strikes again.
That's not your house.
Oh. Awkward. Hey! Can I use your toilet? I used to live here. Right? Oh, come on. Let me... There we go. Hey, excuse me. I'll shower. Alright. Man.
Call up Daddy Big Bucks.
Do I want to wait for the hour?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. All I need is Big Buck Senpai to notice me.
No, don't go. Don't talk to her.
Don't have friggin'
You don't have the money. Go to Daddy Big Bucks.
No, I don't have time for depleted uranium. I eschew mice as a rule.
Okay, you're good.
You. No. No. Darn it. Stop. There. Okay. Whew.
That one. Flirting might work? No.
It's neutral. Maybe a hug?
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. I forget. Harmless looking guy with
don't do that.
sarcasm.
That's
Okay.
bad.
Da, da, da. I'm like going to rush.
Try that.
Nope. Slave to the man? Did we try that?
I don't think he'll like it, but
Nope. But he only dislikes it a little bit. Something tells me you always wanted to be in a punk
don't
band.
do that. Don't do that.
I'll mess you up, big bucks.
Yeah, he smiled, but it's like a sarcastic kind of smile. They got really nuanced emotions in this game.
No, wait. No. Maybe he hates sitting. He does not hate sitting. Ah! Missed the gossip? Oh, shit.
That one.
There we go. Gossip is good.
We have done that, but that's flirting, and he hasn't risen in points yet. That's groveling.
There we go.
That one.
What do you think, hug?
Not yet.
Soon.
Yeah, soon.
Ah!
That one. Not that. He doesn't like jokes.
He doesn't like Citizen Kane jokes. Ah! Well, got somewhere.
You might get him next time.
I hope so.
You missed a mouse. By the
Oh,
way.
hell. There we go. Little guy blends in a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Not a whole lot. Can I help you?
G'day.
Now I have to wake up. Angrily plays with crystal ball. Oh. Whoop.
Try calling her. Okay.
I need to set some more. No, friggin' fine. I still have to piss off Opal, right?
Call Verivex, which I wanted you to do.
Oh. Yeah, okay. There we go. Well, technically accurate.
Ring. I would talk to... I'd see if you could call Misty Waters, actually.
Beach. Okay. Well, just friggin' there. Fine. No. Friggin' none of these dumb things can leave a dude alone. You. Okay.
he is.
Well, not
Is
what.
Misty here?
Yes.
Hey, I'm an official Looney Lemming now. I'd rather not be talking to you, Artie, for the mean things you said to me, but I must admit, you've got really good form. Now get out of here.
There. Make you feel a little better about all the mean things I said. Alright, eat your fish real quick. Baby steps.
Yeah, I think you can go do the cliff diving now if you want.
Okay, sure. What's this entail? Extreme diving! Use a control pad to perform aerial acrobats. Enter the water straight down, then press up before you hit the bottom.
This one's pretty difficult. You gotta press up when you're in the water.
Kind of like that animation of just eating shit, though. Ow. Dead.
You made $8.
That's something. Wait, what? Why are we... Did... Oh. No, wait. Sort of wasting my time trying to chum this guy, huh?
He's pretty hard to get along with.
Yeah, okay, we'll leave him for a rainy day. Ooh, we will leave him for a rainy day. Oh, man. Okay. Nope.
I think you might have been flirting with him and didn't realize it. That's why the love happened.
Well, but that just raises further questions. No. Sorry. Shoot, it's probably getting about that time, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can.
Call Daddy Big Bucks one last time just for posterity.
Let's see if we can't wrangle that big jerk. He's on the island being a jerk. Well, we made progress. Actually,
We did
where was our popularity? It was like 31 when we started?
something like that.
Okay. Well, we need to get to 60 ultimately, so that's at least
Yep.
getting there.
And you almost have the money.
Almost have the money. If we can actually friggin' pin down Daddy Big Bucks, we could get there. We do have enough really to breeze through this, I think. Not sure where we'd get a camera, but probably...
I think they sell it at the stores, one of the stores.
Okay. Hire a sculptor, I can do that once I'm popular enough, so this one I'll be able to clear through right quick.
So I think you're pretty close, honestly.
Okay.
We should be able to do it next time, I think. Beat the game.
Alright. Well, almost there.
It depends on how good you are with the minigames, because I think the last mission requires some promotions, and Cliff Diver X and the other one you unlock.
Oh, man. Okay, well, those will be easy enough to practice out once we get there.
Yep.
I'm just gonna sit. Oh, man, I can't pause the game while sitting. Alright, enough.
Sitting ain't what it used to be.
Curiosity.
I think you're good on that.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. We'll go ahead and save real quick. Alright, well, hey, thank you everyone super much for joining us. Kind of a grindy session, but that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
We hope you all had fun. Have you ever tried to pause while you sit in real life? It just doesn't work, man, you know? Fair enough.
Next time we'll be able to set up the sting operation, and that'll be fun.
Yeah, alrighty. Look forward to it. Catch y'all next time, folks.
Yep. See you next time.
See ya.